your girl, that girl, Megan. Hope you guys are having an amazing summer. If you guys are ever trying to catch me out there on the courts or get some hoops in, you know where to find me. I'll see you guys out there.
What's going on, 2K community? I am super excited for this summer. We're gonna be balling out all day, all long. So I can't wait to see you guys in the rec, in the park, on the court. I wanna see you guys.
Yo, what's going on? It's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. And if I had to pick the highlight so far in NBA 2K24, it definitely would be the community builds and those community logos. Again, if you have the opportunity to work with the game that you play every single day, to partner with them, and then to be able to have your personal build in that game, come on. That is absolutely the highlight for me. So yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Shout out to the 2K community. Summertime is right around the corner. A lot of you probably on that summer vacation. Make sure you get your 2K fix out there. You got to practice. Get up there with the big dogs because 2K25 is just around the corner. I'll see you all in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy back. Listen, NBA 2K TV, I want to let y'all know the community, everybody out there, man. Make sure you're enjoying yourself this summer, having fun. Get out there, meet some new people on the court, man. Ball out, man. Make
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Abdul-Jabbar, Antetokounmpo out there with Tatum. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Robertson in at the 1. Harden surveying the D. Pulls it from the elbow. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Pulls it from 20, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks it to Giannis. It doesn't go for him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Harden, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Robertson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one's on Anthony.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Oscar Robertson at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Harden the pass to Davis. And here's Anthony for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Robertson passes to Giannis. Brown outside. And here's Tatum for 3. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Now here's Anthony. Harden. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
From Carmelo Anthony.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Tatum. The three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Pass to Davis. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with the three. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The pass to Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And Carter with his second chance point.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pulls from the top of the key. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Brown. Harden missing his last shot. Brown the pass to Robertson. Misses in close.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now Brown. James Harden missing on the three. It's stolen by Davis. In the corner, Harden launches a three, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Harden's got 5 points so far.
2 minutes remaining.
This is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a three. That's money.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Celtics making a switch here. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Brown finds Payton. Here's Mikan. Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Assist from
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's Cunningham. He's the pass to DeRozan. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Mikan. Kicks it to Hayward. They get it back. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nobody's had a bigger impact on the NBA than George Mikan. He continues to set the standard for post play. I mean, scoring, defending. Mike improves how an elite big man can change the game.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
The first free throw is good. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Boston. He's perfect from the line this time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, DeMar DeRozan finding his teammate with an on-time, on-target pass.
Irving against DeRozan. Hayward outside. For the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Gordon Hayward.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Heat trailed by 5. .40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And another basket for Miami.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Here's Payton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Gary Payton.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's DeRozan. Feeds to Hayes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Josh Smith. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses.
Elvin Hayes.
So we can't get either to fall. Payton drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Gary Payton.
Payton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Heat have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
At the line for 3. Elvin Hayes.
And he's good on the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Free-flowing first quarter. Free scoring through 1. Celtics lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just
20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We've got Carter. Anthony Davis is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Anthony. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Davis with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Pass to Anthony. Here's Harden. He has 5. Here's Embiid. And Boston with the rebound. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And Davis sends it back. And that one, good.
Oscar Robertson.
And the Celtics lead by 6.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Pulls up, high post, and the jumper is on the mark. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game that fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Here's Robertson. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. 6 points for him.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Passes it to Carter. Anthony looking it over. 5 to shoot. Puts it up. Again, the Heat good for 2.
You love how calm Melo is in that pick-and-roll situation. Never seems to allow you to speed him up in any play situation.
Giannis with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And the foul on Harden.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the jump by Giannis.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Harden bounce pass. Davis kicks to Harden. Embiid inside. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Embiid, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
The 3 from Harden, and the Heat, another 3.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Brown's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Celtics. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Miami Heat. There's the pass to Embiid. Carter up top. He's covered by Brown.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Tatum passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Brown kicks to Tatum. Taken away by Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Team foul.
Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
For Miami, Carmelo Anthony.
That free throw good from Anthony.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Yao checked in for Joel Embiid. Hayes comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Allen in for Vince Carter. And he can't hit the second. Celtics leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half. Back to Hayward. Clock at 4. And it's Boston with another.
Well, the mid-range, Jay, has always been a staple of Gordon Hayward's game. This guy's superb at shooting it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Yao. And here is Allen. Miami no good on that time either. Giannis outside. Hayward outside. Passes it to Mikan. Yes, that goes in.
I think you simply have to respect Gordon Hayward's passing ability. This guy knows how to take advantage of space in the screen and roll.
For Boston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
George Mikan.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Irving against Harden. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closer. And here's Anthony from the arc. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Robertson pass to Mikan. Dow with the block. Harden against Irving. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he recovers it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And pushing it up, here's Boston. There it goes. Oh.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
With it, 10 points for him. .11 seconds left here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Allen outside. Anthony in the corner. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
And so it's Boston. Ahead by
38.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They did lead by as many as... And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Out of bounds.
On the court for the Celtics. Tatum out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Brown. Then it's Kareem. And it's Robertson in at the point guard. Robertson against Harden. Clock at 6.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end. And Jason Tatum gets in the space of the shooter. That's nice.
Count the basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Boston leading by 9. Robertson outside. Abdul-Jabbar finds Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And the strength Giannis has in his upper body allows him to just brush off the contact and complete that play.
Harden has a wide open look. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Harden's got 13.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And that is your Miami answer.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Harden. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Round the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Ball goes to Boston.
Robertson against Harden. Robertson kicks to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock.
And Embiid has said before that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. Love when he gives you that kind of effort.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, having some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
I agree, David. Thank you. Here's Davis, and there's another one for the Heat.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Dishes it to Brown. Outside Tatum. Pass to Robertson. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tatum no good. The Heat trailed by 8. Davis dishes to Harden. For 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Robertson passes to Giannis. Harden against Robertson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Boston, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. First one falls for. And some changes here for the Heat. Yao, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Cunningham comes in for Anthony. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Vince Carter. The Celtics also changing it up. Smith checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gordon Hayward comes in for Tatum. And it's Payton in for Jaylen Brown. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Heat. Trailing by 10. Passes it to Yao. DeRozan with it. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by Smith.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you gotta keep a body on.
It'll get out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Hayes, he's checked in for Miami. Allen comes in for James Harden. .115 left in the third. Payton finds Hayward. Pass to Smith. Driving the lane. And here is Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Hayward. Fires it up. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Gordon Hayward.
Hayward's got 7 points in the game.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
It's Allen, top of the key. Over Payton. Here's Hayes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Payton against Allen. Perfect. That shot is off. Nice D from DeRozan. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shooting one.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. Ball's not loose. Hayes with the steal. Cunningham right side. What a Clay simply drains it in at the buzzer.
With the score.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Davis. Harden out there with Carter. Then it's Anthony. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Anthony on the wing. He dishes it to Embiid. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Mikan. Boston leading by 14. Hayward passes to Payton. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact from the finish.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Payton passes to Hayward. Smith trying to break loose. Hayward can't hit.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
Payton looking it over. Good D by Embiid. The Heat trailed by 9 to the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Timeout called. The Heat.
Jason Tatum.
And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Smith. And it's Robertson in for Gary Payton. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, guys. Well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. Now, coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Brown outside. Rebound by the Heat. Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. On the wing, Brown. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
His defense so valuable. Not many can bobble that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
It's Harden with the drive. Yep, it counts.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Here's Brown. And yes, it's good.
Jaylen Brown.
And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Harden's shot is off. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Robertson against Harden. Rebound, Boston. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Tatum. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Three from Robertson. Frames the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on James Harden. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And it's Harden with the ball for Miami. 11-point game. 1:11 left in the game. He kicks to Carter. Outside Anthony. The three. And the Heat. Another three.
You know, guys, look at Melo's career. He turned into a much better three-point shooter in the latter stages of his career.
To the middle. Abdul-Jabbar against Embiid. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harden inside the three-point line. And Boston with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time.
Our next guest is your Rise affiliation leader, Shakedown. Welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
You know who it is. It's your boy Shake. Back at it again, man. Sitting here with my boy LD2K, ready to get this Rise versus Elite opportunity on the game. So let's get it, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Of course, people are out there competing, and they will be competing the rest of the summer. Rise versus
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Atlanta Hawks. And the Spurs start out with the ball. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Frazier in at the point. Pass to Wembanyama. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Inside, here's Barry. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
Here's Frazier. Here's Bird. From 20 feet. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's Malone. The shot no good. Good D by Wembanyama. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Frazier. Check by James. 6 on the shot clock. Frazier, the pass to Wembanyama.
Atlanta foul. Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
James deciding where to go with it. And he starts out with a miss in this one. On offense, here is San Antonio. O'Neal passes to Frazier. Outside Curry. Pass to Frazier. Here's O'Neal. Here's Bird. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. Shooting for the Spurs, Larry Bird. At the line for 1.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Now here's Butler. Tipped away. Here's Bird. Rebound Atlanta.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Outside Butler. On the wing, Curry. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Just get it anywhere in Shaq's vicinity, and he's going to finish it off. I love seeing him hammer home the alley-oop.
Here's James. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Frazier. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Butler passes to James. Over Curry. James, that's good. James has got his second basket.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And the Spurs with some changes. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Worthy. Rebound Atlanta.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that one's good.
Arenas, a wizard with the rock.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Worthy. From 10 feet away. And it's in off the glass.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter here. From deep, Morant sends it home from three-point land.
Good vision that time. Lanier racks those up.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Pass to McHale. Here's Worthy. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Rose. 5 to shoot. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And Nowitzki knows how to draw fouls. No stranger to that. Excels at making the defense bang him while he's going up.
For the Spurs, Dirk Nowitzki.
And he makes the first. Hits both from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Lanier. Morant looking around. Here's the 3. The shot by Iguodala, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Shot's good by McHale.
Boy, quality find that time by Worthy. I'm sure he could have taken that shot himself, but he'd rather find a teammate with a better look.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Arenas. Morant with it for 3. They grab their own miss. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
Really like how steady Lanier looks out there. I mean, he's very patient, and he's graceful, strong, not rushing his game or trying to force anything.
Seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Lucas. Connects from downtown.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Here's Worthy. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Rose against Morant. With 2 seconds left, it's tipped. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Spurs out in front. They're up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
17.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdowns for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We've got Butler, and it's Malone in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Curry goes in, and Curry just carving him up inside.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Assist goes to.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is James. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
James outside. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Here's Frazier. Check by James. O'Neal passes to Curry. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Pass to Malone. James, right side. And he drives in. And a foul called on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal
It's
foul.
going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Second team foul. At the line for your Hawks, LeBron James.
The first free throw is good.
Guys, I'll tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Both free throws good from James. San Antonio leading. Here's Bird. Curry from deep three-point land. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Malone. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
And so Curry will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Frazier. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Shots good by James.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Here's O'Neal. On the wing, Curry. Out to the right wing. The 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Boy, the quick release, Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Hawks trailing. To the inside. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
Not an easy shot that time from Butler, fighting through that contact, but his strength worked for him.
Here's Frazier, checked by James. Kept alive. O'Neal lays it in without an inch of room around him. O'Neal's gotten 4 this quarter. O'Neal's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Malone. Outside Butler. Here's Barry. No good on the 3. Knocks it loose. James with a steal. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
The assist from Hakeem Olajuwon.
Barry's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Frazier. Checked by James. And Curry with the take.
First half, 2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 3-point game. Here's Olajuwon. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. 1:36 left in the first half. Here's Frazier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. O'Neal passes to Frazier. Wembanyama. The rebound by Malone. And here are the Hawks now. Knocked away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
It's James on the wing. Fires it from 18. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Curry to the paint. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Bird. Uses the glass on the layup.
Larry Bird.
And it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Bird is really good inside because he uses both hands and that 6'9" frame to get the shot to fall despite solid defensive pressure.
Now here is James. 10 points for him.
Oh, nice speed. On time and on target.
Outside Curry. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. He can't get it to go.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, slows down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
30 seconds.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Bird in a small forward.
You know, it's really tough to go up against Malone because he's so big and strong, which is why the defense oftentimes is forced to foul.
At the line for 2, Karl Malone.
The first one falls.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a four-man.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They lead by 1. Here's Frazier. Check by James. Frazier with the bucket.
Walt Frazier.
Frazier's got his first points of the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
O'Neal passes to Curry. Pass to Frazier. Clock at 6. Over James. And San Antonio again with the bucket.
Frazier.
So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 5. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Barry. 6 points for him. And counted from 19 feet away. Barry's got 8. Barry's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the 1 miss. Curry goes in. Rebound Atlanta.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good.
Timeout, timeout.
Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And now, your A-Town dancers. All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad. Make some noise.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. James passes to Olajuwon. Here's Malone, covered by Wembanyama. Six to shoot. Olajuwon passes to Malone. 14 feet away. James can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
They're not a super athlete, but Curry likes to dunk from time to time, just to balance out that highlight reel.
Here's Olajuwon, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to James. The ball's knocked loose. Wembanyama against James. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Malone. The Hawks trailing. Left side Butler. On the break. Here's Frazier. Outside Curry. Here's Frazier. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. The 17-footer, and he drops that one in.
2 points.
Malone's got 6.
Really assertive play that time by Malone. Again, solid defense. I mean, he maintained his poise and found his shot.
Now here's Wembanyama. He has 6. And a deep 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry. Curry's got just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here. Curry against Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Down low. Here's James. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Third team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. San Antonio leading. Outside Edwards. Pass to Worthy. Over Iguodala. Worthy can't hit. And James has got the ball here for the Hawks. Here's Lanier. And down it goes. 2 points.
Bob Lanier is so active on the glass. Got to love that. I mean, he's got a long body, knows how to use it well to get those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Edwards. Still without a bucket. .11 left in the third quarter of the game. 4 on the clock. It's stolen. Pass to James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. It's truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's Worthy. Tipped. Another shot. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
And the Hawks making a change here. Morant's checked in.
For San Antonio, James Worthy. 1 shot.
Well, the poise that Worthy brings to his game, I mean, it's impressive. He keeps his cool even in tough situations, and he always seems to allow the game to come to him.
Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. Pass to Lucas. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Arenas. Rebound San Antonio.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Outside Edwards. Iguodala with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Spurs out in front. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got LeBron James, and it's Olajuwon in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, here's a center who can put up 40, 50, 60. I mean, there's really no limit to what Shaq can do scoring the basketball.
James, and it's Bird with a rebound.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Butler up top. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Butler surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Malone. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
Boy, cleaning up the glass and sending it right back down. Malone earning an extra possession for his team.
Here's Frazier. Check by James. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Frazier. Oh, they get a hand on it. Bird passes to Wembanyama. The shot no good. And so James will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Classic move by LeBron James.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Frazier. Check by James. And that one good.
Walt Frazier.
And the Spurs lead by 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Outside Butler. Here's Bird. Butler covering. Throws it up high. And they're on the break. Here's James. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Walt Frazier. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 1, LeBron James.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Frazier. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to O'Neal. Shots blocked.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Poke loose. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Butler. Butler soars in to cap off the break. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running, attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Larry Bird taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Frazier. Check by James. Here's O'Neal. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
One of the reasons he was the first overall pick in the draft. A big fella coming up big at a big moment.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
a no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi guys, over that break I was able to catch the message the Hawks coach was giving to his team. They said in the huddle, this is it, no excuses, let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Pass to Malone. Oh, rejected by WEMBANYAMA. Frazier, the pass to Curry. It's stolen by James. 3-on-3. That's tipped. Here's O'Neal. Here's Frazier. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
Pass to James. Fades away. San Antonio with a rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bird. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Oh, man. Bird is just so cold-blooded. Knocking down the big clutch shot. Man, he's good.
Now, here is James. O'Neal pulls it in.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim. And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Rick Barry. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Frazier. Outside WEMBANYAMA. On the wing, Curry. From behind the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control. And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Barry. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Spurs. Stephen Curry.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Timeout called, the Hawks. They're behind by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Give them a hand, fans. Your youth dance squad.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. We got a piece of it. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Hey, great defensive effort there with the block shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up.
Two.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from James. One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Here's Frazier, check by James. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Spurs ball. At the line for the Spurs, Larry Bird. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Frazier. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Please,
and that'll do it, folks.
Damn. Good shot. Let's go.
Good shot. Today I'm bringing in my buddy Josh. We've been playing 2K for over a decade together, so him and I have a nice two-man chemistry. And I'm also running with my man Eric, who's a great screen setter and a great popper, grabs rebounds. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There we go, there we go. We had to bring out the elite swag out here with the apparel.
I see.
There we go, good shot, E. I know you got that Kobe midi.
No good.
Oh, that's bad, that's bad. Woo, let's go. How we feeling, Shake? 7-7.
I like a close game.
Me too.
No reach, hands up, hands up. Ooh.
There we go.
Can't stop me in the paint. Let's go.
All right, let's get a stop. Let's get a stop.
Oh,
Good three.
Good shot. Good shot. Good board.
Ooh.
Oh, that was me. That's my fault.
Good block.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Sacramento Kings facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cleveland will get the first possession. So with Wilkins on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Chamberlain is out there with Mourning. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Hardaway in at the 2 guard. Leonard the pass to Chamberlain. Leonard against Booker. Now here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded. Good D by Booker. Johnson the pass to Booker. Elbow shot, and there it is for him.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Mourning. Booker against Leonard. Mourning. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Johnson outside. Passes to Booker. Back to Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Wade against Hardaway. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Good on the 3-point shot. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Now here's Wade. Pass to Howard. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Johnson. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade passes to Howard. And stolen by Chamberlain. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Hardaway. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Booker up top, guarded by Chamberlain. No good from Booker.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Great work down inside. Leonard so adept at converting on the interior.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hondo passes to Mitchell. Now Walt. He's guarded by Mourning. Walton inside. Mourning's there. And it's Walton missing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Chamberlain dishes to Leonard.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Here's Irving. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Hardaway. It's good. This game is all even.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Outside Irving. They need this one. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And some changes here for the Kings. Rice is checked in, and it's Richmond in for Hardaway. He doesn't get the second one. Pass to Rondo. And Mourning sends it back. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rondo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Tumbo, he's checked in before Mourning. Both shots good from the stripe.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
It's that time, fans. Time for T-shirts. Who needs one? And please give a round of applause for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
1:06 left to play here in the first. Rondo looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Randolph. Chamberlain with the block. Richmond outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Cavaliers trailed by 3. Irving passes to Rondo. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's cash. Mitchell is a fine three-point shooter for a reason now.
And the pass to Richmond. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Passes it to Rice. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender Corral.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's Sacramento.
14.
They finish off the first quarter on a 15-5 run. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Assisted by
Johnson is out there with Wade. Then there's Howard, and it's Duncan, and it's Booker in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Wade, still scoreless. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defense is all over Wade, but he's able to push past them and get the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hardaway. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Hardaway has got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. To the paint. Wade, good. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Now here is Hardaway. There's the dish to Chamberlain. Good D by Johnson. Inside, deflects the pass. And it's good for 2. Booker's got 7 points.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Here's Hardaway. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Johnson. Wade gets the bucket.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Sacramento. Pass to Mourning. To the inside, and stolen by Howard. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Pass to Leonard. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Over Booker, and it's Leonard missing. Cavaliers leading. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Wade, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Kings trailed by 4. To halt the run, the shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. Here's your answer.
And that one is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Howard, and Mourning sends it back. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Howard. Johnson right side. He dishes it to Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
Tim
Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And the dunk by Mourning.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And it's Wade penetrating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is D-Wade's bread and butter. Attacking and getting to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Outside, O'Neal. Here's Wilkins. offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Dwight Howard.
It's a big fella Mourning, using that massive size to draw contact inside.
That free throw good for Mourning.
At the line for 2.
Good on both.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team. All right, everyone, that was your one, your only Cavs powerhouse dance team. Let them hear it.
Now here's Rondo. Scoreless thus far. And there's the pass to Howard. Rondo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wade. And it's good. 2 points. Wade's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Oh, incredible night for Wade. He's built to be the focal point of an offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And it's Wade with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. It's Wilkins with the drive. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Shoots. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that's the end of the first half.
Your Cavaliers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Kings.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K. Wayne Wade has been all over the floor tonight. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So with Wilkins on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Hardaway is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Mourning, and it's Chamberlain in at the power forward. Booker, no good. The Kings trailed by 6. Leonard looking around. Lays it up off the glass.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got the first bucket of the third here for Sacramento.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Howard just too strong inside. You've got to foul and get your money's worth.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Dwight Howard.
And both free throws good for Howard.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Leonard attacking. Duncan with the block. Johnson outside. Wade outside. Passes it to Howard. And Mourning sends it back. Hardaway against Wade. Takes the 13-footer. And Wade sends it back. Cleveland leading by 6. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Floats one, and the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 points. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
The Kings trail by 8. Outside Hardaway. Chamberlain trying to get open. Hardaway, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Wade. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And it's Wade with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. Bobbed up there for Howard.
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
Pass to Mourning. Now here's Hardaway. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Magic Johnson.
And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
The drive by Booker. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Chamberlain. He kicks to Hardaway. Back to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Johnson, the pass to Howard. Over Mourning. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got
2
inside.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A 3 from Leonard. Out to Hardaway. Second chance shot. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
Irving's checked in for Booker. Timeout called by the Kings. For the Cavaliers, Zach Randolph is checked in for Howard. Walton comes in for Tim Duncan. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Magic Johnson. 3 on the clock. Rice hits it from 3-point range. Rice has got 6.
And and he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range misses.
Rondo passes to Randall. Back to Rondo. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Walton dishes to Irving. From past the arc. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Richmond against Wade. Richmond kicks to Wilkins. Lets it go from deep. Richmond no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Irving. Basket counts. Irving's got his first basket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Wilkins, the pass to O'Neal. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Here's O'Neal. And no good. Great D that time from Walton. Wade against Richmond. Can't hit from in close.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
The Kings, 46.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Evan Booker out there with Duncan. Then there's Wade. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Leonard with the steal. Bucket is good. Leonard's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Sacramento.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle. And I love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch him these alley-oops given his strength.
Chamberlain kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And the dunk by Mourning.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Johnson attacking. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Down low. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Aggressive move by Leonard. He's like a shark. The expression never changes, but the intent always there.
To the inside. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Wade. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Johnson surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right away, that's a 2-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Wade passes to Howard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Assisted by.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
It's time for T-shirts.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Hardaway, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His second.
That's on Dwayne Wade.
Team foul. Shooting for Sacramento.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 1. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Back to Johnson. The pass to Howard. Duncan up on top. Chamberlain with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Johnson. 4 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Magic Johnson.
So it's Sacramento. They trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Chamberlain. Here's Hardaway. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Johnson. Duncan at the elbow. Here's Booker. Goes up again, and Mourning sends it back. And he gets it back. And they'll keep possession. No good from Howard.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Wade dishes to Howard. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Mourning's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Leonard the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops. It's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Lobbed up there for Howard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Kings leading now by 3. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Passes it to Johnson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Howard. And another miss by Cleveland. And they go to the intentional foul.
Devin Booker, his first. Second team foul.
Hardaway kicks to Leonard. Sacramento moving it around. Latrey. Hardaway, no good. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find it. That's right. No other option but to foul and put some misses.
At the line for the Kings.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A proven champion and a big-time performer. Kawhi wants to be the guy at the line in these close ones.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They trailed by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Here's Wade. Here's Booker. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 5. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Johnson dishes to Booker. It falls!
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Timeout called by the Kings.
The Kings with the timeout.
They're leading by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
For some t-shirts. Let's get live, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Magic Johnson. His second. 5th team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant game.
That'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long and good night.
Looking board, Josh. One more. Ooh.
1v1, let's go.
All right, 16-19.
Come on, Roz, game point.
Ooh, it doesn't matter. Woo.
All right, come on.
All right. 19-19.
They can't stop me, bro. They can't stop me, bro.
Oh. Shake takes it home with a dunk.
Let's go. Good game, man.
19.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. Tip-off goes to Denver. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Drexler in at the 3 slot. Doncic shot is good.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Kidd. Bryant outside. He shoots. The rebound by McAdoo.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
George, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Drexler passes to Kidd. Russell with the ball. Bryant in the high post. Top of the key. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Durant. George outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The strength of Paul George, able to brush off all the defenders.
Bryant outside. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Up top, Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over George.
An incredible defender. Paul George, combination of quickness and length helps alter many shots.
And here's Doncic outside. Got a piece of it. And it's the Lakers on the break. Right wing. Here's Kidd. Knocks down the long J.
Jason Kidd.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Durant, pass to Doncic. Pass to Drexler. Count it, good.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And so George will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Doncic outside. Now Durant. Releases. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. And it's the Lakers ball. Here's Drexler. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Durant. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I'll tell you what, Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
Here's Reed. Pass to Russell. With the teardrop. The shot by Kidd, no good. The Nuggets trail. Durant with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Doncic outside. Back to Durant. They get it back.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Reed. Lays it up and banks it in.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Here's Iverson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Hill. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. Deflected. Pass to Hill. With some arc. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Lillard passes to Wallace. Here's Iverson. .107 left in the first quarter here. 4-3. The Nuggets with another miss. Now Los Angeles with it. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Embry. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Shays. Here's Embry. With the 10-footer. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Hill drives in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Iverson. There's 10 seconds left now in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good.
Allen Iverson.
So he can't get either to fall. Here's Maravich.
Oh, and the buzzer beater is good. What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
18.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And for Los Angeles, they've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Drexler in at the 3.
Also plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Here's Kidd. Bryant from deep three-point land. Offensive board. And Ewing gets it to go.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's two things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Now here's Doncic. Inside, McAdoo, and that one is hammered home.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Kidd, the pass to Ewing. Out to the right wing. Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And the Lakers call time here.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your Denver dancers.
Reed's checked in for Los Angeles.
Let's hear it for your Denver dancers.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Outside Russell. Here's Drexler. Pass to Bryant. Plenty of space. The rebound by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Bryant. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Kidd. Guarded by Doncic. Yes, it's good.
Jason Kidd.
Kidd's got 5 now.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
George outside. Here's McAdoo. And it's blocked. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver has done a 180. Once in favor of raising the NBA age limit to 20, he now supports lowering it back to 18. He said it's the right thing to do, adding that the opportunity to work with players at a younger age on not just skills, but mental health, diet, character, and values could be in everyone's best interest. PA?
Well, it didn't happen yet, Allie. We'll see.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
George outside. From deep, here's Doncic. Good D, better O from Luka.
Man, that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
On the wing, Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by McAdoo.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Shays. No points yet. Lillard fires away from way outside. Embry can't hit.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The shot by Shea's no good. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Kobe Bryant.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And the Nuggets call time here.
Nuggets call
There's
time.
no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Your youth dance squad.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Here's
half.
Iverson.
2 minutes.
Pass to Lillard. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Here's Kidd. Ooh, poked away. Reed passes to Drexler. Clock at 6. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Clyde Drexler.
Drexler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Drexler. Fires for three. Here's Reed. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Willis Reed.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Kidd. 5 points in the game. Drexler passes to Kidd. Here's Drexler. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Bryant with the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Iverson. No good.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
And the first half now.
22.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what was your takeaway? And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. George against Bryant. Pass to Kidd. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for the Lakers, Jason Kidd, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Russell in at power forward.
PG-13 showing shades of his younger self with that quick shot.
Bryant, the pass to Kidd. Takes the three. Counted from distance.
Jason
Kidd's got 10.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. The 11-footer. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Russell finds Bryant. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Barkley guarded by Russell. Pass to McAdoo. Now here's George. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. It's George on the wing. And another 3 for Denver.
Absolute marksman from three-point land. Paul George can drain these in bunches.
Kidd, the pass to Bryant. Here's Kidd. Fires the 3. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Jason Kidd.
Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those 3s canceling each other out perfectly.
Here's Drexler. Give him 8. Tries it from 19. Again, the Lakers.
Clyde Drexler.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Barkley. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Kidd. 13 points in the game. Here's Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When you say Kevin Durant, his game speaks for itself.
At the line for your Nuggets, Kevin Durant.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Kidd, guarded by Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Jason Kidd.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Pass to George. And he makes it on the layup. George has got 10 points in the game.
Aggressive move by Paul George in the paint. He wanted that one bad.
Kidd, the pass to Bryant. To the right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Kidd. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. A minute 35 left in the third. Drexler passes to Bryant. To the middle. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. George, right side.
Woo, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
George hits them both.
In a league full of scorers, Paul George still stands out. There's a versatility to his shooting game that just makes him exceptional.
Here's Kidd. 16 points for him. It's stolen by Doncic. George against Hill. George passes to Doncic. Here's Iverson from the wing. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Here's Ewing. Pass to MARAVICH. And the layup is good off the glass. MARAVICH has got 7.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Shot's good by Iverson.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Kidd, guarded by Doncic. Here's Kidd. Up and over Doncic. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable.
The Lakers, 51.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. The Nuggets trail. And he lobs it up top.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. And for the Lakers, they've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Russell in at the 4 spot. Driving in. Here's Drexler. Takes a 3. The shot by Kidd, no good. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Barkley. 2 shots.
2 shots. That's on the first.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Here's Kidd. Pass to Reed. Bryant with it. Here's Drexler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell finds Bryant. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop. And George with some nice D. Barkley. Sweet little floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Kobe Bryant.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass
to McAdoo. Outside Durant. And here's George. Durant surveying the D to the paint. Here's McAdoo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. McAdoo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Kevin Durant takes pride in playing the right way. He looks to make the extra pass and set up his teammates.
Pass to Drexler. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. McAdoo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Yep, that one's good. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your Denver dancers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Russell, right through the D for the layup.
Assisted.
And the Lakers lead by 3.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And he gets the bucket. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Here's Reed. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got his 5th assist in this one. And here are the Nuggets. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's Doncic outside. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bryant outside. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
Kobe Bryant. 3.
Doncic outside. McAdoo, the pass to George. Pass to Durant. George outside. Shot clock at 6. 2 minutes.
Los Angeles foul. Willis Reed. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic outside. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bryant with it. Guarded now by George. The shot by Kidd, no good. And Denver has possession. They trail by 3. Barkley. Some solid defense from Russell.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Pass to Drexler. All sorts of time. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
The 3, George. The Nuggets with another miss. And the Lakers with possession here. They've led by as many as 14. Bryant, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 5-point game. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Here's Bryant. There's the block.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Durant's shot is off, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Jason Kidd.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Kevin Durant.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Bill Russell. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love how he was able to capitalize from beyond the arc. I mean, his ability to stretch out the defense was an important part of the team's success this evening.
.12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. For 3, George. And no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce.
What's good, NBA 2K TV? This is Kevin Cruz, and my favorite feature in NBA 2K24 has been the introduction of Pro Play. And I've created some mean Steph Curry combos that I take with me to every game mode, whether it's in my team or in the rec. And I have been absolutely destroying with this combo. And I really can't wait where the team brings this in NBA 2K25.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom, and I know we're all enjoying our summer, but don't forget to come in and tune into 2K and make sure we're gonna ball out on the courts regardless of what you play. I just want to see you.
Once again, I hope you guys are enjoying your summer. I know I am. It's been a fun time. Hope you guys are still hooping and having a good time with the game. It's your boy Shake as always. Hope to see you on the Rise courts.
It was great to meet Chris in person this year. Not only that, I got to talk with him and Shakedown all the time in the city. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you.
And for our finale for the 2K TV wrap party, we've got Team 2K TV versus the world.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the New York Knicks. So with GASOL on the bench, this is who Larry Brown has out there. We've got West. He's out there with TRACY McGrady. Malone is out there with Pippen. And it's Pettit in at the force.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here's West. The shot from 20 feet away. And he knocks down the jumper.
Jerry West takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Jordan with it. Outside Robinson. Rebound Malone.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
West against Jordan. Here's Pettit. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Gilmore. Pass to Robinson. Poked away. Just 5 to shoot. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Pippen. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Jordan has it in the corner. Back to English. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it's going to be on TRACY McGrady.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots. Alex English.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here's Philadelphia. They trail by 1. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pippen, the pass to Pettit. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to King. Outside, English. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Time to get loud now, everyone, because it's time for
and the whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
And once again, let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancers. Let me hear you once again.
Thompson looking for an opening. Baylor dishes to Gervin. Poke loose. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's COUSY. He's covered by Thompson. Here's COUSY. Good D by Thompson.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Baylor kicks to Thompson. To the paint, Garnett. That's it, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And when Garnett gets it back, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Here's COUSY. Here's HAVLICK. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. There's the lob to the hoop. And Baylor throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Thompson. Still without a basket. 76ers moving the ball around. And there's the drive. Trying to get open is Thompson. Makes it off the glass.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
And Thompson to Gervin. Lets it go from 11. The shot by Collins, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
For Philadelphia, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for the Sixers.
And the first one drops.
And COUSY's just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Thompson against Baylor. And Thompson gets it to go.
Just sometimes forget about Klay Thompson being 6'7" as the 2 guard, and he can use that to his advantage.
Inside with 2 seconds left. Misses at the rim. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 5.
11.
And the second quarter.
The 76ers, 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
They've got King. English is out there with Jordan. Then it's Robinson, and it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group New York will start the second one.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the inside. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Malone's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
The 3, Pippen. The second effort. Malone, no luck. Now, Jordan. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by.
76ers
slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. They throw good, Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. New York calls timeout.
Right now, the loudest section is getting t-shirts. Get on your feet.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Philadelphia on D. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's stolen by West. Here's Pippen. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Outside Robinson. English on the wing. King outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. Jordan's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's McGrady. And the 3 ball is good.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
King outside to the paint. Here's Gilmore. He's covered by Malone. Gilmore passes to Robinson. West against King. A shake. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Philadelphia ball. Substitution on the court.
McGrady against Baylor. Pass to West. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the 76ers.
Jerry West.
Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Arnett surveying the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Knocked away. Thompson against West. That's slammed in by Malone.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
New York takes timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Jokic, he's checked in for the 76ers. Klay Thompson comes in for McGrady. Thompson finds Gervin. Can they get it? And the jam by Gervin.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Back to West. Garnett with the block. Upside Baylor, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
At the line for New York, Elgin Baylor. At the line,
Take a break.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Baylor nails both of them. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. COUSY passes to HAVLICEK. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Baylor against Thompson. Drops in the layup for 2. Baylor's got 6.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Thompson passes to Jokic. Over Garnett. And it's Jokic missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
New York moving it around. Thompson finds Gervin. 5 on the clock.
Oh, yes, sir. George Gervin. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so
the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And that's a
That's a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kids.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jerry West.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Larry Brown has out there. They've got Tracy McGrady. He's out there with West. Pippen is out there with Moses Malone. And it's Pettit in at the power forward. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. The 76ers leading by 10. McGrady outside. Connects from 3-point range.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got 6 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Jordan passes to English. Down low, Gilmore. That one drops for him.
Yeah, it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's McGrady. Jump shot is good that time. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter. Knicks trailed by 13. Outside Jordan. Have a basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now the pass to Robinson. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Out to go. That one good from Pettit.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A nice shot by Jordan. 9 points in the game so far.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
This passes to McGrady. Offline with his 3.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
To the middle. It's stolen by West. Pippen down low. Jordan on him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
It's graceful. There's a level of dignity that Jordan has on the floor. Just so classy about everything he does.
McGrady dishes to West. Knocked Loose. Jordan with it. West picks him up. Goes up. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, good job there, Jordan, getting him in transition, and he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. McGrady outside. Pass to Pettit from outside the arc. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Now the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
King, the pass to Jordan. Drives to the hoop. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score. And this is looking like one of those nights.
That's to Pettit.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rest outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Jordan. Offensive rebound.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Gilmore. First personal.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Second free throw, no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 6. King, the pass to English. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Jokic, he's checked in for the 76ers. Klay Thompson comes in for McGrady.
NIKOLA Jokic. Klay Thompson.
King outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over HAVLICK. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
Here's COUSY. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Thompson, and he connects with the jumper.
Klay Thompson.
Thompson's got his second basket.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Klay does so efficiently with that J.
Robinson against GASOL. And the dunk by Robinson.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's COUSY. Twelve seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Swiped away. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jordan.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
With the score,
76ers lead by 2.
44.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jordan is out there with English. Then it's Robinson. Then it's King. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Shooting for Philadelphia,
Free throw good, West.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And both free throws good for West. Knicks trailed by 4. Jordan, that's for 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jordan's got 19 points.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Hands it from downtown.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Here's Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
As passes to Pettit. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by English. So the wing on the left. Here's Pettit. Malone wide open. The baseline jumper goes down. And the 76ers lead by 5. Malone's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Up top, English. McGrady covering. And English kicks to Jordan. That's tipped. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's Malone. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
And Malone, really, he just got a nose for the basketball. Superb at just kind of creating some space there to get those rebounds.
Malone.
Free throw drops for Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Jordan, the pass to English.
76ers foul. TRACY McGrady. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. McGrady against English. Here's West. Passes it to Pettit. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
Bob Pettit.
West has got his 5th assist in this one. And so Jordan will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. English, no good. So it's Philadelphia now. McGrady with the ball. English picks him up. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's Jordan. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Malone. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Gilmore's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. West. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Jordan. To the paint. Robinson kicks to Jordan. Back to Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Pippen with it. He's picked up by Jordan. There's the pass to McGrady. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's King. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. McGrady passes to Malone. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Timeout call to 76ers. They're up by 6. 1:46 left in the 4th. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jerry West.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had it opening, he's taken it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And that's what you call leadership. Robinson providing it for his team by knocking down a big-time shot.
Pass to Malone. Left in the 4th quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Right side, Jordan. That's tipped. West against Jordan. West passes to Pettit. McGrady outside. He kicks it to Pippen. 4 on the shot clock. And here's West for 3. The Knicks pull it in. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine. And what I like about King, he doesn't try to get flashy or fancy. He only cares about being effective. And he goes out there and just takes care of business. And in the end, the points just pile up.
And he makes both free throws.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pippen the pass to Malone. Good!
Nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
New York calls timeout.
Timeout, New York.
They're trailing by 4. 32 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Yes!
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's West. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Michael Jordan. 3rd personal foul.
So they foul intentionally.
Knicks foul. Michael Jordan. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for the Sixers, Jerry West. At the line, 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Timeout.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Throws it up high.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Jordan, the pass to King. Can't get the 3 to fall.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Team is in the penalty.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And with as much as Pippen handles the ball, he's forced into these situations. Critical free throws here.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
So Philadelphia wins it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Coming out and showing your
broadcast.
Have a safe
For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.